Hola, I'm Daniel.
I'm Alistair.
I'm Olivia.
I'm Sarge.
I'm Gertruda.
My name is Elliot Walters.
My name is Ahmad Karan.
It was a case of, obviously we kind of went into lockdown, and the same day I was pretty much finishing my PhD, and so I wasn't really sure kind of what I wanted to do. Part of the reason I stayed at university so long is I've never really known what I wanted to do, and so it was a case of like looking for jobs and being like, I'm not desperate to stay in kind of the industry that I'd been doing my research in, so I was just looking for opportunities, and kind of actually through LinkedIn kind of stumbled across Dan and this opportunity, and glad to kind of get to learn something new.
I think it's so relevant to all companies how they can make the most of their data and use IT, and I just thought I'd be able to contribute with my problem solving skills from my maths degree.
It's called Kaggle University, which really made me smile. There was 2 trainings that I've completed myself. So there's Azure Fundamentals and Kaggle New Starter Pack, where they introduce you to all the basics and like fundamentals about IT and what the company does.
When I joined, then Kaggle offers like a wide array of online courses and things like that, both like from different partners, so whether that's Microsoft or whether it's from any of the other kind of technologies that we may be using. So kind of I started off and kind of did a load of stuff with kind of about Microsoft Azure, and then about Power BI and things like that. And then I've absolutely started subsequently doing some SQL training as well. So I've managed to do a lot, which has kind of given me a much better insight into the industry, because, like I said, I came into it relatively fresh, and it's been obviously a massive learning curve, but it's been really interesting. There's so many opportunities to be able to kind of further your knowledge.
It's been quite challenging, firstly just adapting to working on a project, so learning what's involved with it. A few challenges such as getting access and understanding how things work, such as VPNs and various access issues like that. So it's just sort of learning how to raise the issues and get around them.
One of the things that struck me the most about Kaggle's graduate program was how quickly I was onboarded to an actual project with clients. Obviously, working in such a fast-paced environment, it comes with its own set of challenges. Thankfully, I was surrounded by amazing and supportive coworkers who took time out of their very busy schedule to help me tackle my challenges.
Obviously, in terms of the kind of the working life compared to obviously coming into the office every day, there's a lot more opportunities to work from home. So I've done a lot of work from home, which has obviously been probably different to what it would have been. But in terms of the actual job, apart from not being able to kind of get to meet people face to face, it's not been massively, I don't think, impactful from exactly what you've got to do. There's been really good process to kind of just keep going. It's just harder to meet people in the break room over lunchtime. That's the main difference, really.
When it started, I think everyone, it was quite new. How do you adjust from an office environment, but what I was used to a fully in Teams experience? Impact-wise, no. The project was still there. I still had the flexibility to get in any sector that I wanted to go into. It just, the communication became very critical. So making sure how you convey information, how you present yourself to the other person became very crucial. So I improved my presentation skills weren't good at the start. Before COVID, but this COVID has made sure that my presentation skills are much better than it was before.
Absolutely, as a project manager, and what I like is that about this company and about this job, that not necessarily I can be a project manager. I can go and do program delivery manager, a delivery manager. So there is a lot of ahead, but 100% I want to be an expert in my role and be better and pursue my career within project management.
There's so much potential to make people's lives better with HoloLens and machine learning, and I want to be able to use that drive and support from Kaggle to lead a small group of data scientists and data engineers for a new AI department to help Kaggle tackle its new set of challenges.